Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Jordan and welcome to JC's Anime Reviews. And in today's video, we're not going to be reviewing an anime. And in fact, we're not even going to be talking about an anime. What we're going to be talking about is a manga. And the manga we're going to be talking about is Berserk. As the title of the video suggests, this is my first manga, kinda. Let me explain. This is the first one that I've actually held and read. Technically, the first manga I read was, I guess, Demon Slayer, which it was on my phone on a manga app, and I only read up to however much the anime does or has in it, which is not very much at all. So technically, I'm still considering that. I feel like this is my first manga, or technically, this is my first manga, but I didn't. So yeah, I know what I just said didn't make sense, but I've never actually read this Dragon Ball manga. I own it, but I've went like this and flipped through it, and that's it, and looked at the pictures. Because when I was a kid and I got this, I don't even remember when I got this. I just liked Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So I was just I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cool thing to collect because I have I have all of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z on DVD. So I thought that it was a cool thing to collect. I just wanted to make this video giving my thoughts on this manga. This is my first time I've ever talked about a manga on my channel. So I figured that it might be fun to do something a little bit different besides just anime. So yeah, I'm gonna get started, tell you guys about the plot. If you haven't heard of Berserk, maybe this will get you to want to read it. So yeah, here we go. His name is Guts, the Black Swordsman, a feared warrior spoken of only in whispers. Bearer of a gigantic sword, an iron hand, and the scars of countless battles and tortures. His flesh is also indelibly marked with the brand, an unholy symbol that draws the forces of darkness to him and dooms him as their sacrifice. But Guts won't take his fate lying down. He'll cut a crimson swath of carnage through the ranks of the damned and anyone else foolish enough to oppose him. Accompanied by Puck the elf, who is more of an annoyance than a companion, Guts relentlessly follows a dark, blood-stained path that leads only to death or vengeance. In this manga, I'm sure it sounded like this from the plot, it's pretty, it gets pretty violent sometimes, pretty gruesome, there's nudity in it and stuff like that. I really enjoy it though. Honestly, I like some gore and stuff like that in my anime and manga, I guess. And I really like the art style. It's very dark and gritty. And it honestly, I feel like this is one of those manga that really benefits from having the black and white coloring as opposed to being fully in color like a comic book. I know there are some manga that do a special edition and the first few pages are colored, but then the rest is black and white. But this one, all of it is black and white, and I feel like that really just kind of gives you that feel where it's very dark and gritty, and it kind of really, I feel like that atmosphere of just being really dark and violent and just really dark and messed up world. I feel like it looks really good with the black and white, and I love it. I actually, when I first started reading manga, I was so confused about the black and white. Or when I first ever read one, I was like, "This is." Or when I first saw one, I was like, "This is stupid." It should be fully in color. Now obviously I love it. It doesn't really bother me at all, and I think manga in general, I think might benefit from being in black and white because it kind of makes it a little bit more unique as opposed to a regular comic book. And yeah, I really enjoyed this manga. I'm not sure if other mangas do this, but I like when the entire page is just a scene, if you will. There's one part where the entire page is just these knights riding towards Guts, the main character, and it just looks really, really cool. Or there's one scene where one whole page is dedicated to this picture, or it's Guts. He's popping out from this pile of dead bodies, and they're falling down around him, and as he pops out, his whole face is dark, and all you can see is his eye glowing, and it just looks really badass. And I really like that scene. That's probably my favorite scene so far. That's one of the few scenes where I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. So I love that so far. It's really, really cool. I'm definitely gonna keep reading it. I finished this volume, but I'm going to keep reading, get more volumes. There's 40 volumes in total, so I will try to finish them as I have to buy them and get them, and who knows how long it'll take to read them. But if you want to see a full Berserk manga review, let me know in the comments below. Whenever I read all 40 of them, I'll try to do a review on it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was something a little bit different. I had fun reading this one. I thought it was nice to kind of do something different. read a manga instead of watching an anime, talk about a manga instead of talking about an anime. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. Also, let me know any manga that you recommend that you think I should check out, because I want to start reading more manga. Recently, I've been a little like burned out on anime and just kind of like sort of bored of watching it, kind of, because like I still love anime. I think just the last 3 or so like series that I like just like binged have been like not like amazing. I don't know. Like I think the last one that like I really liked was Kill la Kill, and since then I've seen like a few more that were just like, oh, they were okay. So yeah, I think I need to just see like a really good anime to get that, like, to just make me really want to talk about it. I still love anime and I still love talking about it. It just did feel nice to kind of do something a little bit different and read a manga instead. So yeah, I would like to do more videos like this in the future with the manga. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support recently. We're past 100 subscribers. I did like my 100 subscriber special. So thank you guys so much for the support that you guys showed on that video. I know it was a little bit longer of a video, but yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. We're already at like 114 subscribers, so we're just gonna keep going. And yeah, I really appreciate all of you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.